Jew Street in Mattancherry is a fascinating destination that captivates visitors with its historical charm, cultural richness, and architectural beauty. Whether exploring its ancient synagogue, browsing through spice markets, or admiring colonial era architecture, visitors are sure to be enchanted by the unique allure of this vibrant neighborhood. Let's start from this cute little doggy. Isn't he beautiful? This place is known for its historical significance, vibrant atmosphere, and eclectic mix of shops and boutiques. Jewtown is famous for its antique shops, offering a wide range of vintage items, including furniture, jewelry, coins, sculptures, and artifacts. Visitors can explore these shops to find unique collectibles and souvenirs with historical significance. The vicinity of Jewtown is known for its spice markets and shops selling a variety of spices, herbs, and condiments. Visitors can experience the aromas of cardamom, cinnamon, cloves, pepper, and other spices while browsing through the colorful displays. Jewtown features several handicraft stores and galleries showcasing traditional Kerala handicrafts, including wood carvings, brassware, handloom textiles, and bamboo products. The Police Museum is located in Jewtown. The Police Museum is housed in a colonial era building that was once a police station. The museum was established to showcase the history, artifacts, and the achievements of the Kerala Police Force. The museum features a diverse collection of exhibits related to policing, law enforcement, and crime prevention. Visitors can explore displays of vintage police uniforms, weapons, equipment, and vehicles, as well as forensic tools used by law enforcement personnel over the years. The museum houses a variety of historical artifacts, including old photographs, documents, memorabilia, and newspaper clippings documenting significant events, milestones, and personalities in the history of Kerala Police. Some sections of the museum may feature interactive displays, multimedia presentation, and audiovisual installations as well. The museum serves as an educational resource for the visitors interested in learning about the evolution of policing, crime detection techniques, forensic science, etc. The museum may also engage with the local community through outreach programs, workshops, and seminars on topics related to crime prevention. Visitors to the Police Museum can expect an informative and engaging experience as they explore the exhibits about the history of policing in Kerala. This would gain insights into the challenges and innovation in law enforcement over a period of time. After coming out of the police museum, in front of the police museum itself, I could find an old artifact shop where you could see an old stamp collections, coin collections, and a lot of vintage article collections. The lady in the shop was so generous and down to earth to explain to me the entire shop details. She told me that this shop is around 80 years old and it was installed by her boss. She also told me that her boss have traveled across the world and collected all these stamps, coins, and artifacts. Starting from rupees 5, they have goods to be sold here. Please have a look at it. The spice market in Mattancherry is a vibrant and bustling marketplace known for its wide variety of spices, herbs, and condiments. The spice market is situated in the heart of Mattancherry, a historic neighborhood in Kochi, known for its cultural heritage and trade history. Mattancherry has been a prominent trade center for spices, particularly during the colonial era when Kochi was a major hub for the spice trade. The spice market reflects this rich history and the region's reputation for producing high quality spices. The spice market in Mattancherry offers a wide variety of spices including cardamom, pepper, cinnamon, cloves, nutmeg, turmeric, ginger, and more. Visitors can explore the colorful displays of spices piled high in sacks and bins, filling the air with their aromatic fragrance. In addition to spices, the market also sells a large range of herbs, condiments, and other culinary ingredients used in Indian cooking. Visitors can also sample and purchase spices that are essential ingredients in Kerala cuisine as well as those used in the international dishes. Visiting the spice market in Mattancherry is not just about shopping, it's also a cultural experience. Visitors can interact with the spice vendors, learn about the history and uses of different spices, and immerse themselves in the sights, sounds, and aromas of the bustling marketplace. The spice market is a great place to find unique souvenirs and gifts to take home. Visitors can purchase small quantities of spices, spice blends, and packaged products to share with friends and family or to use in their own cooking. The spice market is often included as part of guided tours of Mattancherry along with other nearby attractions. Visitors can explore the market as part of a broader exploration of the neighborhood's history and culture. These cow heads may be used as decorative elements in religious festivals and processions, such as Mattancherry Puram, celebrated at Rajagopalaswamy temple. During these temples, elaborately adorned cow heads, along with bullhorns and other decorative items, are paraded through the streets. The use of cow heads in festivals and rituals reflects the cultural heritage and traditions of Kerala, where cows hold a special place in society as symbols of purity, nourishment, and prosperity. Cow heads are considered auspicious symbols and are believed to bring blessings, good fortune, and protection to the community. The presence of cowheads in religious processions and rituals is believed to invoke the divine presence and ensure the well-being and prosperity of the devotees. He is the owner of this painting shop. He himself creates all the artwork kept here. See how talented he is, sitting quietly and doing his work without any kind of distractions. In the same lane, you can see the Pardesi synagogue. Pardesi synagogue is a synagogue located in Mattancherry, Jew town. It was built in 1568 by Samuel Castiel, David Belia and Joseph Levy for flourishing Pardesi Jewish community in Kochi. Please make sure that you don't visit this place on Saturday, as Saturday is a holiday and it will not be opened. Our journey through the lanes of Mattancherry Jew town continues. This is Santa Cruz Basilica. It is one of the 9 basilicas in India, counted as one of the heritage edifices of Kerala. This church is one of the finest and most impressive churches in India and visited by tourists the whole year around. It was originally built by the Portuguese and elevated to a cathedral by Pope IV in 1558. It was spared by the Dutch conquerors who destroyed many Catholic buildings. Later, British demolished the structure. This is singer Yeshudas' old house. He used to live here once upon a time. You can see his name in the board, nameplate, Yeshudas. This is St. Francis Church located in Fort Kochi. It is one of the oldest European churches in India. It holds historical significance as the burial site of the Portuguese explorer Vasco da Gama, although his remains were later repatriated to Portugal. This church was originally constructed by the Portuguese Franciscan friars in the early 16th century, making it a prominent landmark of Kochi's colonial history. Over the centuries, St. Francis Church has undergone several renovations and modifications. The architecture reflects a blend of European and local Indian styles. This is Vasco da Gama's tomb. Can you see this? This is an old style fan. Yes, the cloth hung on the wooden pieces will act as a fan.
This is the first European built church in all of India. Built by the Portuguese in 1503. It's a very versatile church. Portuguese time it was Catholic. Next time they have converted this church to a Protestant church, and English time Anglican church. So until 1947 it was Church of England. So after 1947 India got independence. Then Church of South India was formed. CSI church. Still it's an Anglican church. The main thing inside the church is the tombstone of Vasco da Gama. Even though he's not here, he was originally buried here for 14 years. He died because of scurvy. Oh, wow. He came round Africa. He was a brave mariner who found the sea route to India. He came round Africa. Before him, the spice trade was happening through Constantinople, Istanbul. So the Turkish people, they conquered Istanbul and they shut down the trade route. So the Europeans very badly in need of spices. He was assigned by the king to come round Africa. He stopped in many places in Africa, and also the monsoon wind blew him. Otherwise, he would have ended up in some other place.
He couldn't get Vasco da Gama could not get back there.
No, because but he made 3 missions back then. No? He was a brave mariner. He made 3 missions to Cochin. On his 3rd mission, he died. On board the ship, he had scurvy, and he landed and he died. So just behind the church, still there is a house with white color with blue windows. So he died there. And he was buried here for 14 years. And after 14 years, his son came from Lisbon and took his relics back to Lisbon. But still, you can see the place where he was. Unfortunately, this is a Dutch gate. The Dutch time they did some renovation. Granite block. It's written in Latin. You know Latin. 1779. And also the pinnacle with steps. And the belfry, they're not using it now. In the Catholic time, they were using it. In 1503, it was a wooden church. Still inside the ceiling, it looks like a boat turned upside down.
Yeah.
The wood is still rosewood there. This is a war memorial in the First Great World War. More than 60,000 Indian people lost their lives. So they were taken by the British.
After listening to the guide's lecture, I feel I need not read any of these things because the guide was so informative, isn't it? The sight of a soothing and serene sea is definitely a refreshing scene in the middle of a long travel. It's so beautiful and natural, isn't it? Have a look at it. Now we are at the Maritime Museum in Fort Kochi. It is a fascinating attraction that offers visitors insights into the rich maritime history of the region. This maritime museum is located in INS Dronacharya, a naval establishment situated on Bristow Road in Fort Kochi. The museum was inaugurated in January 2019 by the Southern Naval Command of the Indian Navy. It was established to showcase the maritime heritage of Kerala, which has a long history of maritime trade and navigation dating back centuries. The museum features a wide range of exhibits, artifacts, and interactive displays that highlight various aspects of Kerala's maritime history. Visitors can explore models of traditional Kerala boats, learn about ancient navigational techniques, and discover the significance of Kochi's role as a major port city on the maritime trade routes. The museum displays intricate models of traditional Kerala boats, including the famous Urukku, Vanchi, and Ketuvallam, showcasing the diverse range of vessels used for transportation and trade along Kerala's waterways. Visitors can see a collection of historical artifacts such as navigational instruments, shipbuilding tools, maritime maps, and documents that provide insights into the maritime traditions and practices of Kerala. The museum also offers interactive exhibits and audiovisual presentations that engage visitors and enhance their understanding of Kerala's maritime history. These exhibits often cover topics such as shipbuilding techniques, seafaring adventures, and the impact of maritime trade on Kerala's culture and economy. The museum occasionally organizes guided heritage walks and tours to explore the historic Fort Kochi area, allowing the visitors to learn about the region's colonial past, architectural landmarks, and maritime heritage. This maritime museum is open to the public and visitors can explore the exhibits during specified visiting hours. Admission fees may apply and guided tours may be available depending on the museum's schedule. The spice trade has been a significant part of Kochi's history for centuries, shaping its economy, culture, and even its geopolitical importance. Kochi, situated on the southwestern coast of India, was strategically located along the ancient maritime trade routes. As early as 3000 BC, spices such as black pepper, cardamom, cinnamon, and ginger were traded from the Malabar coast to the Middle East, Europe, and beyond. The arrival of Portuguese explorer Vasco da Gama in 1498 marked a significant turning point in Kochi's history. His discovery of a direct sea route to India opened up lucrative opportunities for trade, particularly in spices. The Portuguese established a presence in Kochi and dominated the spice trade for several decades. By the early 17th century, the Dutch East India Company emerged as a formidable competitor to the Portuguese. The Dutch captured Kochi from the Portuguese in 1663, gaining control over the region's spice trade. They established a fortified settlement and expanded trade networks, exporting spices to Europe and Asia. In the late 18th century, the British East India Company gradually gained control over Kochi and surrounding territories. With the decline of the Dutch power in the region, the British became the dominant force in the spice trade. They established trading posts and negotiated treaties with local rulers to secure their interest. Cochin has a long history of maritime trade and navigation dating back to ancient times. During the colonial period, the Portuguese, Dutch, and the British East India Company established trading posts and fortified settlements in Cochin due to its strategic location. With the independence of India in 1947, the Royal Indian Navy was divided between India and Pakistan. The Indian Navy was formally established as the naval branch of the Indian Armed Forces in 1950. Cochin's strategic location and deep water harbour made it an ideal location for naval operations. The Indian Navy established naval facilities in Cochin to support its operations in the Arabian Sea and Indian Ocean region. Over the years, the Indian Navy has expanded its presence in Cochin and invested in modernizing its naval infrastructure. Naval facilities in Cochin have been upgraded to support a wide range of naval operations, including shipbuilding, maintenance, logistic training, etc. The Indian Naval Academy, located in Erimala, is the premier training institution for officers of the Indian Navy. While not located directly in Cochin, the INA is an important institution for naval training in the region. The Indian Navy conducts regular operational deployments and exercises in the Arabian Sea and the Indian Ocean, utilizing its bases and facilities in Cochin. These deployments include maritime security patrols, anti-piracy operations, humanitarian assistance, disaster relief, and joint exercises with foreign navies. The Indian Navy actively engages with the local community in Cochin through various outreach programs, community service initiatives, and public events. This helps foster goodwill and strengthen ties between the naval personnel and the civilian population. The history of the Indian Navy in Cochin reflects the region's strategic importance in maritime affairs and highlights the Navy's commitment to safeguarding the Indian Ocean region. Cochin's location along the southwestern coast of India provides strategic access to the Arabian Sea and the Indian Ocean, making it an important maritime hub. The Indian Navy utilizes Cochin's deep water harbour for naval operations including deployment in critical sea lanes. Cochin serves as a vital naval base for the Indian Navy, hosting various naval facilities including INS Venduruthi, INS Garuda, and naval shipyards like Cochin Shipyard Limited. These facilities support a wide range of naval operations, shipbuilding, maintenance, repair, logistics, and training. The Cochin Shipyard Limited, located in Cochin, is one of the largest shipbuilding and maintenance facilities in India. The Indian Navy's presence in Cochin enhances India's maritime security posture, safeguarding the nation's maritime interest, territorial waters, and exclusive economic zone. Kochi's naval facilities support maritime surveillance, anti-piracy operations, and counter-terrorism efforts. The Indian Navy plays a crucial role in providing HADR assistance during natural disasters including cyclones, floods, and tsunamis. Cochin's naval facilities serve as operational hubs for deploying naval assets, aircraft, and personnel to conduct rescue and relief operations in the affected areas. Cochin's naval facilitate international engagement and cooperation with foreign navies through joint exercises, training programs, and maritime diplomacy initiatives. These interactions enhance interoperability, foster regional security partnership, and promote maritime stability in the Indian Ocean region. The Indian Navy's presence in Cochin is integral to the city's rich maritime heritage and cultural identity. Naval traditions, ceremonies, and events contribute to Cochin's vibrant maritime culture, attracting tourists, history enthusiasts, and maritime enthusiasts from across the world. The Indian Navy's significance in Cochin extends beyond military operations to encompass strategic, economic, and cultural dimensions, reinforcing the city's status as a key maritime center on India's western seaboard. This is Mattancherry Palace. The Mattancherry Palace, also known as the Dutch Palace, is a prominent historical landmark located in the Mattancherry neighborhood of Cochin. The Mattancherry Palace was originally built by the Portuguese in the 16th century as a gift to the Raja of Kochi. It served as the residence of the Cochin royal family. Later in the 17th century, the Dutch carried out renovations and repairs to the palace, which is why it's also known as the Dutch Palace. The architecture of the Mattancherry Palace reflects a blend of Portuguese, Dutch, and traditional Kerala styles. The ticket for the entry into the palace is only ₹5. The structure features a courtyard in the center surrounded by a series of interconnected buildings. The palace is characterized by its sloping roofs, wooden ceilings, and intricately carved wooden facades. The palace is renowned for its exquisite murals, which adorns the walls of the royal chambers and hallways. These murals depict scenes from the Hindu epics Ramayana and Mahabharata, as well as portraits of the Cochin rulers and their courtiers. In addition to the murals, the Mattancherry Palace houses a collection of historical artifacts including royal portraits, weapons, coins, and furniture. Mattancherry Palace is a popular tourist attraction in Kochi today, drawing visitors from around the world who are interested in its historical significance and architectural beauty. The palace is managed by the Kerala State Archaeology Department and is open to the public for guided tours.